Hi there, sons of Virgo. This is Kim here to give you your next 3-day messages. Hope you're doing good and be interesting. See what your spirit guides, what your angels have for you today. I'm being guided to pull from the Oracle deck to start with. Then I have this deck, which I've gotten mixed reviews on it. Let me know how you like it. If you like it, if you hate it, let me know. I like feedback on it. So yeah, the Kipper-ish deck. All right, for Virgos and Virgos, if any of you would like a private reading, the information is in the description box below. I'll probably have to raise my prices sometime this summer, so right now would be a good time to get one if you're interested in one. They are pre-recorded videos, just like I do on YouTube. The process for those who haven't had one yet, because you need to, if you haven't, you put what you'd like to know from the reading in the notes section at checkout. We have the vision coming out first. Oh, and the offering. Very straightforward card, so I really like it. This is Kim Krans Wild Unknown archetype deck. Love, love, love this deck. Probably need to hang on one second. There we go. I probably need to put the light on, get some extra visualization here. Okay. So the offering is saying that quite literally there's something that is given up or given for something else to come in to our life. And you also say the hand like this. So I always get a message kind of intuitively that something has been offered up as we have said our prayers. If I have this, then I will do this. It's almost like bargaining with your spirit team, which I'm sure could maybe work, depending on the situation. But in this situation, there is something that would work in that sense. Like if you make room for what we want to give you, so energetically, this is about making room for what life is about to give you or hand to you. And it can be, we have smoking habits, we have excessive or junk food eating, too much of it, anything in excessive that you can think of that maybe needs to be balanced out. That might be the offer up. Now it might be even in a situation where you get to move or go to a new place, but the offering might be, okay, you have to move, so you might have to put your house up for sale or end a lease or something like that. It can be for other people too. It can be for other people. A prayer and an intention is very personal to you. It's between you and your spirit team. I hope you guys are okay with that fan being in the background, because it's still hot even with the air conditioner on. So now we have the vision, which is one of my favorite cards in this deck. We have this is like representing the seed that has been planted. We see a mountain here and a person raising to the top of the mountain because they're being exalted. It's a combination, okay? It's your frequency, your vibration, but it's also lining you up to something that you feel passionate about or feel like there's a lot of purpose in this vision. So this goal that you have for yourself. And normally the vision is something that includes kind of like the broad spectrum, looking after others too, or even being like a role model for others here. So you are being lifted up. We also have two owls. Owls, you think of them as being wise, Or you probably noticed my attention was drifting. I had a phone call, and then this person left a message, and so I had to stop. So anyways, sorry about that. So yeah, sometimes the two owls can be people that have like a shared vision together too. And I think of clairvoyant. What's this? What's the health concern? All right, the first card coming out is health concern. I'm using the Kipperish deck to find out. It can be tied to the offering card of what must be maybe offered up for a health concern or a health worry. Like lifestyle, or this can be somebody that you care about, that is around you, that's having a health concern that you have sent a prayer out or offering up for healing. I have the nice guy, the mature woman, chakras, concern. So you have health concern and concern here. For some of you all, it's about this mature woman. It may be an empress energy, but somebody, because it kind of looks like that person, but this one says concern over it too. I have chakras coming out. So if also you've been going through some sort of health things that might have to do with activation or moving energy, opening up through your chakras, then you may know. Always get medical advice when you need it, but it scared me to death when I had my heart chakra opening. Just to let you know, it scared me to death, and even though I knew what those things were about, I never knew it could be as intense as what I felt. So I ended up going to the doctor and having these ridiculously expensive tests to figure out if I had a problem, only to be told, absolutely no problem here. So yeah. So there could be something here going on with that. I don't know who the nice guy is, but it is a nice person, all right? It's a benevolent person. Maybe even somebody who has been offering to help you with something, or I don't know, because they're kind, right? And who's the Jezebel? See, with these cards, I don't always know. I get the feeling, though, they're not going to relate to everybody with these. Like, with a Jezebel, I mean, you might have a Jezebel, a temptress, right? I've heard, people that are carrying the Jezebel spirit. They may be people who are very, very sexual in nature. Usually they're kind of not looked at very good as far as if they show up in your reading. So I'm not sure who that is. Might be somebody at your job. I have occupation here. Occupation. The nice guy, the Jezebel. Do you have a Jezebel at your workplace? Or a succubus? Isn't that a spirit that tempts you sexually at night or whatever, can get in your dreams? And I think incubus would be the male version of it. Succubus is the female. Isn't that what that's about? If you all know more information on Jezebel energy, let me know. Because like I said, just got these cards. Kind of interested to see, wow, about who's going to relate to this. But there's lust coming out too. Jezebel, lust, and occupation. There's all these people. Okay, so I guess we need to figure out what is the concern mainly about. Somebody might be lusting over you. Maybe more than one person. We have more than one person, and we have male, female out here. Tell me what the concern is about, Spirit. obsession. Yeah, whoa. Priestess. Oh. Oh. All right. Well, you have your answer then. And I have travel on the bottom. I think this is like an Empress energy. This could actually be what energy you are in, man or woman here. But it is the card that kind of made me feel like maybe this is like for your energy, like the Empress. So the concern here, this is so interesting. I'm guessing that you have a vibe that you give off that's very like the owl spirit, you know, this person knows a lot about spirituality. This Virgo is very tapped into their third eye. They just know things, and there's some kind of mystery to you. And there are people that have become obsession over you because of you being also this high priestess. Now, that's what I think it is. Only other thing that I can think of here with the obsession is if it's if there's some sort of, maybe if you are going through an, like, I'm not a doctor, right? So but anything like OCD ish, you know, if you're going through something like that where things become obsessions, then that could be so this could be in the mind area, and it would just be a key to let you know that the reading might be for you. They're showing specifically a doctor here with the occupation, and then we have travel. So, but you have Jezebel and you have Lust out here. So both of them out here giving a big hint that the obsession is with you, and it may have something to do with, whoa, sexual feeling. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is out here. So, you know, being on top of your money. This person has mastered their finances. Sometimes it's the businessman. But they definitely can take care of things. So it could be a man or a woman in the King of Pentacles, but they're very good with actions taken regarding their money, and they can support a lot of people, but so can the Empress. So there's that mature woman, the Empress energy, and that means that something here is going to start flowing to you pretty easily. Something that you create, that you birth to life. So if you're being seen as like the Empress, where things come easily, naturally to you, very mature, very like wise, wisdom, and also a little mysterious because of this Priestess energy, you can see why somebody might be obsessed with you. I have King of Swords. It's coming out in the reverse, and the outfit that he has on, that shirt, it looks very similar to that doctor. So like, it looks really similar to it, to be different decks. So this is probably somebody that you work with, but for some of you all, that person is going to be a person who kind of like, they would be a jerk. They would be maybe full of themselves, maybe psychopathic acting, or no regard for other people's feelings or emotions, always trying to manipulate things, always trying to cut people down, usually mentally, like using thoughts, or like a psychological mind fuck, basically. That's the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords if they're in the reverse to me. It's somebody that can really mess with someone's mind. Oh, you have Rising Star too here. You have Travel. Sorry, I'm all over the place with this reading. I guess I just realized there's not really a layout here, but Travel, Rising Star, and Moving On. So whatever it is that you feel like you're being led to create, you have a highway here that says freedom. The vision is somebody who becomes the star in their own life, right? And in front of a lot of others. And with the King of Pentacles here and the Empress, there's something that's going to be very financially rewarding. So if you're moving on and you're going to have, okay, listen, if you're moving on and you're about to travel, go places, and you have a big vision for yourself, for your life, I do think that you're going to achieve it. I see some sacrifices being made or offered up, and in order for like you working with your team. They are saying, I think there is a little bit of a concern when it comes to people's obsession with you. No, I have the 10 of Cups on the bottom. But if you're feeling led to go travel and things like that, then this is a good sign. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're just giving me another message with this guy, this specific employer here. Look at it. I feel like if you're working for someone that is like this, that's not very compassionate towards other people, that seems to lack empathy in his demeanor, the way that they talk, doesn't have to be male. This can be a female too, but they're the boss. They're the one that's supposed to be maybe even holding a title where, they are the professional. They're not fair. They're not balanced, and they're probably not compensating people enough or equally. Because that's the 6 of Pentacles when it comes out in the reverse, is either somebody's not being paid right, or this isn't equal, where what I'm doing doesn't equal the amount given back, the money exchange. So your 10 of Cups, this is what you get. It's your heaven on earth. It's your completion. And I do think you move on from a situation that's like not really that fair or balanced. Maybe new contracts, new partnerships. Justice is kind of coming in here to try to balance things out after they were really off balance, especially in the realm of money. Especially if that was your like partner, if that was the person you were living with, that something isn't fair or balanced here. So what allows you to move on, though, what allows you to maybe go on this adventure, this travel, is the Page of Pentacles. So in this deck, which, by the way, that's the Pulp Tarot, Todd Alcott, this card is talking about a person that has just acquired a certain amount of money, and then they need to know, hey, what do I do with this money? What do I put it towards? And so it looks like you end up putting it towards your vision, towards yourself, towards whatever the Empress is really wanting to create. Something more fair and balanced than what you have been experiencing, I would say. So let's do a few 108 Oracle. Let me get a good shuffle in here. And in regards to somebody's family member who is having a health concern, I see this one as being like the good energy coming through here to help with a health concern that is also concerning you, right? So all in all, like, this is a positive reading for you. Yeah, it's a cake card. It's like your 4 of Wands card. I feel like you're going to be just knowing I'm on my path. I'm here with purpose and passion. And it's going to be cause to celebrate, going in the right direction, the right actions, with the right people. Says cake, celebration, ceremony, party, gathering with friends and family, honor. remember, recognize, commemorate graduation, anniversary, wedding, prom, birthday, awards ceremony. And the water carrier, which that one had Aries on it. This one has Aquarius, number 9. Humanitarian, generosity, nobility, balance, a calm life, communication, compassion, alleviate suffering, and it even says a benefactor. This person, if he is the nice guy energy, then I do feel like there is somebody that has the ability to invest in something, and they want to, or they're willing to, like a benefactor. Somebody that supports, I was going to say your work. And right away, the cross coming out lets me know that your work is divine in nature. This vision is a vision of the divine plan too. That's why intertwined with yours, it's going to reach its full potential. You're extremely protected on this path, but it has had a lot of sacrifices, and it has had a lot of hardships in it. But you seem, like this card says, purpose driven, and like you heed the call. So when there was a call, you answered. Nice. And you're going to be, wow. Okay, I like this one too. You're going to be reaping the benefits here. Excuse me. Castle says pride, recognition, position, praise for achievements, ego, wealth, ancestry, antiquity, history, legacy, architecture, power, prestige. And remember, the power of the divine protection, you being a divine child, a divine spark, it's not measured, like who is protected is not measured by the silly earthly, the material standards. You are a very a highly spiritual being, highly advanced here, with such a big purpose that I also feel like things are going to be offered up to you. Anything that seems impossible, get into the energy of the fairy tale and believe that it is possible. Stay in that vibration, stay in that frequency of, you know what, this is what the contrast is at the moment, but I also know I'm connected to that which I first thought was impossible, but I now know is possible. And it can seem like a fairy tale, this life, sometimes when we get in alignment with this energy and this frequency. So the key is assuming it now, this energy, and just knowing in it and holding that knowing. All right, so let's get an angel number. So watch out for the obsessive Jezebels, succubus or incubus energies. Watch out for those. Hold on to your vision. You have a divine plan that's very protected at this time. Wow. And they're saying that you are the leader. You're going to be put in this leadership position, like this card says, with the vision there right up at the top. So you're going to be put there because your creator says, this is my leader right here. This Virgo right here is my leader. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable, compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards achievement. I am a leader. Patient, as the details are all kind of unfolding and angels are intervening. So 10-10, keep your thoughts positive. Be patient as everything is working out for your highest good, and trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. All right, so I'm sending you love and light. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. I'd love to see you here. Thank you all so much for supporting me, supporting the channel. I appreciate you. Bye.